congratulations to our playwrights who are on the front row who are graduating tonight. Before I turn it over to Katie Haroff, who's our lead teacher and sort of artist putting this all together, I wanted to thank Sandy Spackman. Sandy, where are you? I just saw you 2 seconds ago. Sandy's been crucial to help us putting this all together. And the other thing I want to say is on every opening night here at the Old Globe, I make sure I go around to every artist and say thank you. It's really important to us to sort of acknowledge the playwright because it's challenging and it's exciting to sort of put your words out in front of an audience. And I just wanted to say thank you for trusting us with your amazing stories that you're about to hear. So thank you and congratulations.
And has a reputation of not being trustworthy. No formal education, not even grade school. Yvonne, early 40s female, caring and trustworthy, would do anything for a friend. Kin, 11-year-old son who helps paddle the canoe to Thailand. And Pin, 10-year-old daughter who bails out water in the leaky canoe during the escape to Thailand.
Most Americans knew about Vietnam War and the bitter loss of American lives. Very little is known about the CIA's secret war in Laos. After the Vietnamese Communist Force took over Vietnam in 1975, neighboring Laos became a communist state. As with any regime changes, nearly all employees of the previous government, beginning with the military and police, were imprisoned in the re-education camp, which is a kinder term for a prisoner of war camp. My husband was one of these affected, leaving me to care for 6 children.
Scene 1. Setting. In November 1978 at Ban Un Kuung, a village in southern Laos. Nuan has just arrived in her hometown after a long boat ride from Vientiane, the capital city of Laos, where she and her children live. With her are the youngest 4 of her children, ages 11, 10, 9, and 8. At Rise, Nuan ran into her childhood friend La. The two engage in a conversation.
Nuan, when did you get here?
La, it's great to see you. I just got off the boat with the kids.
Are you here visiting your dad?
Yes, he's getting up there in age, How about you? What are you doing these days?
Oh, same old thing, farming and trading. Nothing changes around here since you left for Vientiane with your knight in shining armor. Speaking of which, where is he?
He's in the re-education camp in the north.
Oh, you poor thing. Is that where they sent all the former government people? Do you know when he's getting out?
They said he would be out in a couple of years, but it's been 3 years now. There are rumors that people don't survive in these camps. Anyway, it's good to see you. I better get going.
Why are you in such a hurry, Nuan?
My dad is expecting me at the house.
Let's chat a little more. It's too bad about your husband. I hope nothing happens to him. Earlier I said that nothing changes around here. I misspoke. A lot has changed. There's a military base on the outskirts of town.
Why would they put a military base here? Is it that dangerous?
It's not, but a lot of people come here to escape to Thailand, thinking we're a sleepy little town.
Why would people do such a thing? In Vientiane, people would pay local militia to get armed escort across the Mekong River without any hassle.
While Nuan and La were engaging in conversation, Nuan's trusted childhood friend walks up.
Hey, Nuan. Oh, I see you found La. Hopefully she hasn't scared you off with her crazy ideas. Why are you keeping them, La?
I was just trying to catch up with my old friend. You're just jealous of my success keeping this village safe.
Whatever, La. Nuan, the kids are tired. They've traveled hundreds of miles to get here. We have to be a little courteous to our friend,
You're right, Vaughn. I was just trying to welcome back our old friend. Nuan, you've known me for a long time, right? You know we can trust each other. I have one last question for you. What I said earlier about people escaping from here?
Come on, La. Let's not get this wild idea about people escaping anymore.
Scene 2. Setting. Nuan's father's house the next day after she arrived. At Rise, Nuan discusses her escape plan with Vaughn.
Nuan, let's go inside. There's a lot of prying eyes and ears around here. You can't trust anyone anymore.
Thanks. Let's go inside.
Could you believe that La in her nosy way? She's probably reporting everything she learns from you to the base commander. I don't know why she's doing this. She doesn't even get pay. Her husband is one of the militias guarding the border.
That explains why she's so aggressive in trying to extract some information from me. It's her husband that she's worried about.
I guess my letter about law works. If it wasn't for that, you would be joining your husband in the prisoner camp.
Thanks, Mom. I hope you don't mind, but I want to know if I can rely on you. I mean, really, really rely on you.
What is it, Mom?
I want you to work for me. I'll pay you for your efforts, but we'll have to be very discreet.
What do you have in mind?
I want to know everything there is to know about the security along the Mekong River. I have to be absolutely sure before I could risk my life and the life of my children.
Scene 3. Setting. Nuan's father's house a couple days before her planned escape. At Rise, Nuan is talking to Vaughn about her spying activity.
Nuan, it's been nearly 2 weeks since I've been keeping an eye on the border guards by the riverbank. I've checked the military base, too.
Then what did you find out?
There are only 2 border guards working at any given time. They have other jobs, so they only guard a couple of hours during the day. They go to dinner around 5 p.m. and they return to do more guard duty until 8 or 9, and that's it. They're done for the night.
But what about the military?
In a couple of days, there's going to be a huge festival at the base, and everyone from the entire town is invited. I heard that you will also be invited. Guess who's going to deliver the news to you?
La.
I'll let you know when the time is right.
Vaughn, before you go, what's your thought about me throwing a party at my dad's house that evening? I just want to get their guard down. I don't want to hint any suspicion of my escape plan, or my family and I are in serious trouble.
Good idea. But you know I can't attend the party. I have to keep an eye on the riverbank and the border guards and the military.
That's a good idea. We want to be absolutely sure it's safe.
Scene 4. Setting. Nuan's father's house. At Rise, Nuan is committed to escape to Thailand, so she cleverly hosts a party at her father's house. Many key people from the town were invited.
Welcome, everybody. Come on in, come on in. Make yourself at home. Please sit. First of all, I would like to say thank you all for coming to this dinner tonight. As most of you know, I'm here visiting my elderly dad. I don't know when the boat bound for Vientiane will arrive, as I may be on the first boat back. Before I go, I just want you to know how much I appreciate our friendships, especially with my best friend, Law. Please enjoy the food and drinks. Make yourselves at home. And here are some special drinks for our hard-working and dedicated border guards.
Nuan, thank you so much for hosting the dinner. The meals are delicious. On behalf of the base commander and our military, we would like to invite you to be their guest at the base party tonight.
Thank you, Law. Commander and everyone. I will definitely be there. But I have to make sure I clean up this place before I go.
Scene 5. Setting. Inside the canoe in the Mekong River. At Rise, under the moonless evening with cool and windy weather, Nuan is in her canoe ready to cross over to Thailand.
I can't believe this is happening. We're finally ready to leave Laos. I'm so deathly afraid of this huge river. We should be fine, I think.
Mom, are we going to Thailand?
Shh. Don't make too much noise. People will hear us. Nick, help me push the canoe into the current.
Scene 6. Setting. At the middle of the Mekong River, a point of no return. At Rise, Nuan and Kin's perspective about their escape.
Mom, there's some water in the canoe.
Don't worry. Pin, honey, see the water inside the canoe? Use the scooper and bail out the water.
Okay, Mom.
Now, Kin, you're the one in here. Listen to me. Listen carefully. If I get shot and die, I don't want you to stop. I want you to keep on going.
Kin, thinking to himself.
What am I going to do? If my mom is shot and killed, who will take care of my little sister and brothers and me? How can I, at 11 years old, take care of them? Who can I depend on? There's no one. No one. I used to depend on my dad, but he's gone. I really don't want to cry, but damn tears just seem to find their way down my cheek.
Nuan, thinking to herself.
Why would I say such a thing? I'm so sorry, guys. You're so young to comprehend what's going on, but what if I get shot? After all, I'm sitting in the back of the canoe and the one to catch the first bullet. What would happen to you if I die? I cannot die. I have to survive for you, for your future.
Lots of questions ran through my mind as I paddled the canoe. I didn't want to look back to Laos. I figured that it doesn't exist if I don't see it. I was psychologically calming myself and ridding the worst fear of my mother being dead. Before I knew it, I felt a thud in the front of the canoe. Instantly, I thought we got shot. but there was no sound of gunshots. I paddled the canoe even harder, but to no avail. Then I heard my mom say, "Kin, stop paddling, we're in Thailand now." At that point I realized I was safe and free. Our family spent 2 years in a Thai refugee camp before being accepted as refugees in San Diego, California. My brother eventually made a daring escape on his own. He immigrated to Canada. My father was released after 14 years in captivity. He reunited with us in the United States a few months after his release. Every member of my immediate family left Laos to start a new life abroad.
End of life.